Hey Cancer, this is going to be a reading here for singles. We're just going to take a look into your love life, things that have been going on with you here. Yeah, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and you always have replacements. I appreciate all the views and comments on the previous videos. Anything that you need, please comment down below. Let me know how it resonates with you, what you'd like to see. If it doesn't, just no hate, you know. Please like and or dislike the video and subscribe if you'd like to or if you wish. Jump in. I'm not the mind, I'm not the body. My eyes are the windows to my soul. Please allow me to be the channel. Me up to the energy of Cancer. Also, please see the description box too if you need anything, if you like a personal reading, all that. We can arrange that. Set up your time. Show me the lesson that our Cancer Singles Collective, Cancer Single Collectives, we've learned from past relationships. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What are they looking for currently? What are they looking for currently? And what's their heart desire? I mean, from your past relationships, you learned about a lot of sadness. I feel like your heart is still closed. Your heart is still lost. I don't think you're. I'm not sure you've learned much. I'm not sure you've learned what you were supposed to, because I think you've kind of shut down here. Kind of giving up on love, not sure if you're able to find the love that you're looking for. Maybe situations being unrequited, or you not really being happy with what it was you were offered here in love. Maybe also feeling rejection too when other people have offered you love, and it's like you scoured through a bunch of options, you've dated a lot of people, and you still haven't found yourself satisfied here. They were like options that only kept you busy here in a distraction, while you weren't really sure what you really wanted. And that's kind of the same thing for right now here, singles. What you're looking for here, I don't think that you know. I think you're waiting on this rebirth to kind of come in to figure out love. But right now, when you're dealing with other people, it's just an action. It's just you giving your time to them. You look at it almost like a responsibility, or like they need things from you here. And I feel like you just kind of released yourself from it. You're not trying to figure out those relationships or connect to people. You could even be dealing with or dating people who are really only there for the need of you, and they ask for a lot out of you. Now, when it comes down to what your heart desires, again, you've kind of withdrawn. You know that you need something. You know that you want to be happy here in a relationship, but you haven't found what you're looking for, and you're seeing a lot of obstacles here. So in order to steer clear from the obstacles that you're experiencing in relationships, it's almost like you just separate and you kind of make yourself unavailable to other people here, heavy Virgo energy. And I feel like you're only focusing in on changing your life and maybe putting an end to some of these relationships and just focusing in on work, money, you know, being blessed. You're not sure, you know, after maybe you've had a harsh ending in past relationships, and you're not sure about if you want to put more time into another relationship because what has happened. And I feel like you do have the opportunity of something very stable here, but I think the past grants you a lot of fear, and you're not sure if you want to put all into this brand new connection or into this stability, because what if it doesn't last, you know? All right. Let's see. Next relationship that you will be in, person you are attracted. Let's see if you have met them, and then if not, how you will meet them. Have our Cancer single met? Have they already met their next romantic partner? If you have to clear an accurate message with, have they already met them? Showing me yes. Definitely, and it looks like their hopes for family is the same as yours. You feel like you could really have it all with them here emotionally here, definitely still talking and communicating to them. But there's a little bit of instability in this relationship, so I don't know if one of you kind of comes in and takes it and then kind of darts off and kind of leaves, or starts to do other things, seeing other people, aren't really being stable or committed to it. Because I feel like you are juggling, so you could be juggling two different lives. This could be dating other people, or just, you know, work or other things that you're interested in, but you don't really sit stably here, or the other person that you are connected with does this. They're like in and out type energy. Yeah, definitely sharing time with other people or other things, other responsibilities, and that's why you're not sure if you really want to embark in this, because it's looking like I don't know if you're repeating the past here, but I think you're not, when it comes to dealing with this or investing in this, that's what makes you want to run. I feel like you could be giving to other people too. you know. Yeah, someone could be very worried in this. Someone could want a lot of happiness in this situation. They really see a lot of it too. Children even, despite there being losses. But there is something about stability here financially that someone wants to have, and it's not looking too sure. Sorry, you guys, about that. Or they're kind of doubtful in it. This is a lot of confusion, a lot of illusions here, a lot of fear, which is what makes someone kind of run from this situation. Could also be a jealous lover. Let's see, how will they meet this person? Ooh, 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 ooh. You will meet them at a time when you're not open to them. Let me pick up the cards. They just kind of fell. Let's see. How will Cancer singles meet the next person? I mean, you're definitely not going to be looking for it. You're not going to be looking for it at all. It's not going to be when you're at work or anything like that. I mean, yeah, you're not really trying to focus on growing. I feel like this person comes to you with their hopes about trying to move forward in this situation. And if they're the ones that kind of are in and out in this relationship, or kind of jealous, or is doing whatever, you know, they want to do, I feel like it's because they've tried to let you know their hopes. I feel like you've always had other things that you put in before them, and that's why you couldn't focus on it, and that's what made them give up hope on this. And it is, you are seeking opportunity. This could be financial, you know, really trying to find yourself, trying to help develop yourself. Maybe you feel like you need money in order to kind of build this relationship, but it's looking like if it's not going to come together, almost like your backup plan is to go after the money. And that's possibly why you're very carefree in the relationship, or don't care, or you do not care when this person kind of disconnects from you here. Because I feel like they kind of get upset with you, and they kind of chase you out, and you're just like, you know, whatever, I can always just focus on, you know, money, on building myself a new life. And it can also be this other person being very carefree that kind of makes you kind of upset, and you all separate. Take it where it resonates. But it's almost like this person, yeah, it's almost like this person saying, you enter them, I offered you a cup of love and it wasn't what you wanted. So if this isn't what you want, it's just time to kind of move on. You know, I still have goals and things that I'm after, you know, but I do feel like in time you do come back to them. You do come back to this offer because what was there. And or this person is emotionally tied to you, they kind of return to the situation. But I feel like this is like someone who falls victim to their desires, all about themselves, isn't thinking about what it is they're doing that's causing this relationship to be separate. But I do see healing, and a lot of misunderstandings, like a lot of truth being revealed or coming out about a situation. But again, I don't know if it really, there could be some imagination around it, or not really falling on any good merit. But I feel there's a lot of sadness and just a lot of time invested. So that's how you meet them. This is where you guys are when you all meet. You just being after the money, not really trying to build into the relationship. You enter them. Someone definitely could be giving to two, juggling multiple things, not really committed, but definitely very happy here emotionally. And stability. Let's see what the characteristics this relationship will have. This person that you are connecting with, or will be connecting to. Take it where you are in your life. Everyone is different. You want to look into their personality and the potential of the relationship. So what characteristics will this relationship have? Cancer singles. I'm not the mind. I'm not the body. My eyes are going just to my soul. Please allow me to keep the channel. Can you to my Cancer singles, please, Spirit? Thank you for your support. Clear and accurate messages. What characteristics will this relationship have? Okay. Give the personality. What's the potential of this relationship? Okay. It looks pretty good. So I feel like this relationship will allow you to be more aware, also independent, and have things that you want here financially. But it also grants independence. Now I do think that is something that someone will have to adjust to here. Heavy Aries energy and Sag energy. Someone will have to adjust to this because it may be very different, possibly from unhealed issues in the past, or they're still struggling here with some kind of healing or allowing things to flow. But I do sense a lot of independence and a lot of gains. someone also may abuse their power here when it comes to the things that you all have financially, especially if they're getting a lot of attention or are very successful and are in the public eye. Yeah, so the independence part, being very single here, but getting the benefits of it could present a problem here. But that shows the characteristics of the relationship. So make sure that you are partnered. Because even with the Emperor being in reverse, two separate energies, both standing in power, one very comfortable, one possibly having more than the other, more of a say than the other, or being very assertive, like a bold energy. So I do see a lot of independence, not a lot of togetherness or coupledness being the characteristics of the relationship. Their personality here is, I feel like they're about truth and justice here, balance here. Very slow in how they communicate things and how they get to it. They're not trying to rush a lot of things. I feel like sometimes they can be kind of haste, but when they're at their best and when they're very confident, they don't rush things. And when a lot of things come at them, they kind of slow them down. You know, they know exactly how much they can take, and those are the things they manage and try to take care of, and they don't do anything else until it's done. A very loving, nurturing person here. Water, fire energy here. Possibly as much as they love, as much as they give, I don't see them being a very fulfilled person, wish fulfillment. They do have peace, but again, I feel like if they have a child, they can spend a lot of time with the child, and not really having a man present here or a female figure here. But they are someone who likes a lot of peace. I do think they're very defensive and very protective too at the same time over theirs. But definitely not fulfilled. Really trying to ignore a lot of conflict. If they have conflict or drama around them, they're very good at kind of ignoring that, really just waiting to kind of heal themselves from it while it goes on. But they're a very strong person, a fighter, I feel. Also very loving and giving here. Potential of the relationship here, we have the Ace of Cups. So definitely a lot of potential here for wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. It can really go very far, especially with that 10 of Cups, 5 of Cups in reverse. So both of you all could really be coming out of a difficult time. 10 of Cups out here again in reverse. So if you dealt with that, a broken family, or dealing with a lot of great unhappiness in a situation or previous relationship that you thought you were going to be in long term, this presents a brand new opportunity here. I do feel like there's a lot of unhappiness and or sadness, but there's something to be birthed, something to come of it. Heavy potential for a 10 of Cups situation and children, but I do see that relationship is strong, so maybe we haven't obtained those things yet. Could be coming out of those things, something that you're very passionate for, both of you are, but I do feel that it's kind of hard to focus here when we have pride in the way. So make sure that you're not too prideful in this relationship, because then we put in a lot of time and effort and really isn't sure where it's going if we're trying to feed somebody's pride or our own ego, and then we end up wasting a lot of endeavors, and that's going to affect us being able to build. But there's definitely heavy potential. It will take you being a little bit more stingy with your time. You won't be able to give to other energies. You know, you kind of have to make sure that this situation is balanced, and you're aware of your faults and third-party situations and things of that nature, so you know where you need to switch up at. Those are the only things that I see really affecting you all obtaining this. But right now, we're not there yet. I feel like that's something that's brewing. Something new, like a brand new cycle, and we could be still needing to get over something in the past too as well. But the relationship bond, giving and receiving with each other, is very tight. If you're not speaking with them right now, just, you know, feeling kind of lost, especially without them. If you all aren't doing good, you know, if you fall into those situations, I think somebody's making a decision to kind of offer love, but someone else has to take it. But I do think that someone is possibly looking at finances, kind of restless right now. Alright, let's go on with some romance oracles. What messages do we have? What are the energies right now going on for Cancer? Ooh, we have retreat. Maybe time for you to take some time away with your partner. And finances and career popped out. Financial issues are a factor in your life right now. But I do see that coming to this relationship. Money coming to this relationship. New assets, new gains. Just as long as we're not prideful and we don't get into a prideful struggle, we won't waste what we get. And when you put in work or when you invest in a relationship, you don't take it for granted, you know. That way you'll have more to build on. Show me the energy right now for our Cancer singles. What messages do you have for Cancer singles? What do they need to know right now about their love life and the person they are will be connecting with? Love life. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. very adamant throughout the read. Give me one more for this relationship. Energy surrounding the relationship. We have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership, heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Don't hold back, be honest. Give them the disclaimer or the warning so they know that it's about to be a true conversation. But I feel like if someone's really trying to talk to you or have those moments with you, don't withdraw, work on it, put in time. Last card here. Free yourself. It is time to take back control of your life and true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So play your cards right, Cancer. That is your read.